There's a chunk of an airport right there in my woods, and I've never been by it. Let's go take a look. Thick pigweed all through here. It's become a new problem around here. I don't remember so much pigweed in earlier days here. Okay, there it is. Not sure if you're seeing it yet, but it's right there. The backstory on this is when our neighbor owned this land, his grandson and some friends of his decided it would be a good idea to help him out, whoops, and build him like a permanent deer stand, something that was easy to get up on. And this is it. This is actually my first time seeing it other than from the road and from a distance, like down in there. So what this is a light tower from an airport. It held like a end of runway light or something up there. There was a deck on it, a wooden deck, and a light. And it has a stairway that goes up to it somewhere. I'm not sure where it attaches. But I don't know if I'm sure they had this disassembled and then assembled it here in the woods. It's got to be gosh awful heavy. This looks like, yeah, it's not super bad, but so I inherited this and I'm gonna put it to use. I don't know what these feet look like. They're kind of buried in the ground. What I'd like to do is disassemble this and put it on the back of the gator and then move it down to our bottomland on the other side that way and put a platform up there. It was made to have a platform on it, but I'm not sure exactly how the platform was configured. I'll have to design all that on the computer. That is what I do for a living. And figure out how this ladder attaches to it. Does it come straight off the side, which is my guess, or straight off one of the ends? It doesn't have an obvious attachment for the ladder. And it's possible that the ladder attached to the deck up there somehow. Not quite sure. It's got an angled end on both ends. It's got nice expanded steel stairs with little grips for your feet, so you're never going to be slipping on this thing. I think all we really need is a railing for this. So I'm going to have to come down here with my tape measure and get some measurements on this thing. Yeah, it's too bad I got a tree that fell on it. A big dead ash right up here fell down on it. My nephew's stand is right in here somewhere. So I'm sure he can see this pretty well. Okay, there's another project. What I'll do is possibly use my new welding skills, which I don't have yet, and weld some plates on the bottom there so that I can mount this on concrete and put some sonotubes in down there. Get it below the frost line so this thing doesn't heave or anything. Same thing with the base of the ladder, and make this thing semi-permanent. Get it painted up. It's galvanized, but it's approaching the end of its galvanization days. You can see how rusty the steps are. They got a long life left in them, but I'll get them sprayed up with some Rust-Oleum and then paint the whole thing camouflage. Put some camera mounts on it, maybe. I don't know. Possibly put like a Rubbermaid storage thing underneath here. You know, maybe up against the inside. It's kind of rectangular. It's not square. So that would be a way of storing, watertight storing of whatever, maybe seat cushions or anything. But I can also do that with the top. Make the little room up there nice and watertight. So the big question is, do I dick around with this thing here in the woods, which I don't really want to do, or do I unbolt it part way, drag it up and reassemble it next to the house somewhere, or possibly behind the shed where I can get some decent measurements from it and figure out how I'm going to do it. Okay, so to get it out, and this is how I believe he got it in. This right here, you can see the clearing, and it goes right up to the road here. This is an old logging trail. So really all I have to do is come in here and do some whacking. I don't even really need to do that. And then I should be able to drive the gator right in here. I'm parked way the hell over there. I couldn't see it from anywhere but back that way. And this is where I'll have to come in. Look at the size of that big old savanna, dead savanna tree. Got some other big trees in here too, but quite a few of them are dead. There's a giant cherry right there. There's a very large walnut right over here that has a massive vine on it. I got to get over there and hack that thing off before it sickens and possibly kills that expensive tree. Yeah, I got some brush that I'll have to clear out of here. Yeah, my nephew, whose stand that is over there, is coming later in the week, so I probably won't have this on film, but I think I'll have him help pull this thing out of here. Yeah, this is just nuts. It was a lot easier getting in where I did. Oh, this is blackberry brambles right here. Shit. Blackberry brambles and pigweed. Pigweed's easier to get through this crap. Okay. Back on the road. Got a ton of burdock growing along here. Don't get in here as often as I should. So this is the beginning of the tree stand project. I have no idea what to call it yet. I'll think of something before I title this. So that'll be it for this introduction. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little bell so you receive updates when I post new videos on this. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day.